It's makeup time. Guys, I finally set up my vanity and it is more convenient in so many different ways, but I'm still trying to figure out where everything is. So yeah, once it's like fully set up, I can do um, a what's in my vanity if you guys are interested in that. So we are going to the mall. I think we're gonna get lunch, my sister, my mom, and I. But I was like, we don't know the exact plan just yet because my sister is running around doing errands. But I was like, I need to look cute today. It's been a hot minute since I've like done my makeup and really felt like me, you know? All right, I'm not gonna do my eyeshadow today just because my mom was like, make sure you hurry it up. I'm like, okay, I got it. I understand what you're saying. So we are just gonna, I'm trying to see what's here. We're gonna go in with the Fenty Hella Thick mascara. All right, I started Little House on the Prairie on Netflix. It stars Luke Bracey and a few other characters, I mean, actors and actresses. I just don't know them really well. I know Victoria from Station 19 is on there, and also Patience from Ghost. So I thought that was really cool. I'm only halfway through episode one. Sorry, I had to concentrate. I'm using the Wonder Skin Longwear eyeliner, and for eyeliner like this, like the gel one, I only put it on my lower waterline just because I feel like the top kind of messes with the contact, and like I don't have like the patience to then like take out the contact, clean it out. It's just too much work. But yeah, it's good so far. They I'm at the part where the wolves came and the mom kind of saves the youngest daughter, Lauren, I think her name is. But yeah, okay, let's start from the beginning. So they are trying to cross over. I don't not like to the dead. I don't know why I said it like that. But they're trying to go, I think it's like Kansas. I'm not sure. Um, I don't know like the logistics. I never read the book. Um, but they're gonna go through like a river, and Lauren was like, I think that's her name, was like, can Jack ride with us? And the dad was like, just this once. I'm sorry, why would the dog just ride this one time on across the river? Because like he's a dog. I don't think his swimming skills were that great. I mean, like they're good, but anyways, and he ended up jumping out to try and save the dad. And I'm like, Jack, you have no survival instincts. And I don't know if we're ever gonna find him. And that was like really stressful for me because I'm like, there's so much had happened in like the first like 5 minutes that I was like, okay, maybe this is like stress I don't need. But what else? And it's so sweet because Lauren is luring Jack in with cornbread. And I'm like, you know what? Same. I love cornbread. So hopefully it works. I'm like kind of losing hope because chances are he just didn't survive that waterfall, was it? All right, I'm going in to fill my eyebrows with the Precisely My Brow pencil from Benefit. Um, my eyebrows are a little grown out, but I don't think they're enough to go and get them done. All right, now that the brows are filled in, I'm going in with the L'Oreal 24 brow lamination. So I just like to swoop it to the opposite side and then just swoop it back like that. I'm trying to think what else happened in the show. Um, okay, also like the dad making sure like the carriage didn't go like didn't break or anything. Amazing work. Amazing work. He definitely has a way with horses, but when he like jumped in the water and um and was like doing what he could to save his wife and daughters, the audio, amen, 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 was playing in my head because I was like, look at him going to save the day. And obviously like the situation wasn't his fault, but then like he goes and he apologizes to his wife and it's like, will you ever like forgive me, like I'm so sorry. And I was like, oh my god, like this is what I'm into. um but yeah, but the girls then jumping off the carriage, they didn't even see if their dad was okay, which like, you know, same. They were like, we gotta go find Jack. And I'm like, I respect that, you know what I mean, like dad's fine, but go get the dog. And then the wife was not amused, which fair enough. I wouldn't be either if we're like all freaking sideways in the water. I see my life flash before my eyes. But like again, it wasn't his fault. He just like miscalculated, which, you know, happens. Horses really stress me out. I've never been a horse person. My cousin actually owns a barn or like a horse riding company, so she loves horses. But I I don't know. I've always feel like horses are incredibly skittish. Like I know they're really afraid of snakes. Like I don't know if you guys ever watched Full House, but there's that episode where Michelle is on the horse and the horse sees a snake and she falls off, hits her head, and then like forgets her memory. Like I just feel like they're really skittish, and I know that they were like reliable counterparts way back when, but I don't know. Like to trust the horsies to get you across the riverbank, that just felt like dangerous to me. I use the Maybelline Baby Skin Instant Pore Eraser for my primer, and I have already washed my face. I put my skincare on, and I also put sunscreen, so it's been a little bit afterwards. So yeah, I'm just gonna let this set. Go in with the Luminous Silk Armani foundation, and now that my makeup is all like right side up, I can see how much foundation is in there, which is really convenient because then I don't have to like guess when to buy more. But there's still a good amount, and I'm loving this foundation. So I don't know if I'm going to repurchase this one when it does empty or if I'm going to get the House Labs one. Yeah. Um, yeah, so then the mom goes and throws up and she's fine. You know, same, I get it. Sometimes if you're like nauseous, you're not in a good mood. You just need to let it all out. But the doctor, Dr. Tan, oh my God, he was so fine. He was like, let me take a look at your hand. And I don't know, like the way she kind of looked at him, maybe I'm like reading too much into it. It was like, is something going to happen between them? Probably not. Probably not. Um, but Dr. Tan, very handsome man. Um, and he takes a look at the hand, very sweet about it, and then he starts telling the dad what to do in terms of like, oh, if you go, like I said, I think they're going west or something. And he's like, no, don't go there, go to that general store, you'll get fair prices. And I thought that was really nice. Like, okay, helpful king. And then also I'm gonna go in with the MAC 190 brush. It's like a painting brush, and just make sure I'm keeping it away from the under eyes. So I thought that was really helpful of Dr. Tan. And then they do find their way into town, and he has them, the dad has the wife and girls go to the general store, I guess. And the general store, something Henderson is her name. I think I wrote it down. And now I'm gonna go in with the MAC 170 brush to puff it in. I think it's Emily Henderson. That sounds right, but I know the last name is right, not the first name. But I'm like, oh my God, she's so familiar. And I just kept thinking of the movie that she was in with, I think, Justin Hartley. It's like a Christmas movie, if I'm not mistaken. I know she's in a Christmas movie. I don't know if it's with Justin Hartley. But then I'm like, she's so familiar. And I'm like, why can't I place it? And then I looked it up and she's from Station 19. And I'm like, oh my God, it's Vic. I never finished Station 19. Like, I feel like all the shows like adding the COVID era. I was like, please, I had to live it. I don't want to watch it. But I was like, oh my God, hey girl. Um, but yeah, also before when Lauren was in the woods and she saw that Native American girl, I was like, okay, representation. A little bit of the vibe kind of gave me like Anne with an E, just because I'm pretty sure it was the same time period. And I had watched an Anne with an E edit, so it was just kind of on my mind. And then Lauren also finds that doll and was like, she says it belongs to an Indian. And then her mom's like, yeah, I'll sew it up for you. I was like, okay, sweet. Um, what else? Okay, so I'm such a younger sister. And so when Lauren pushed her sister, I was like, get it, girl. Get it. Because who are you to tell me that I can't read? You know what I mean? And she's like, even if you're old enough, like, okay, rude. Okay, the older sister's name is Mary. So it's Mary and Laura. Yeah, and then I think they have two more in the books, but they're not included as of right now in the show. So I was like, yeah, push her. Don't let her boss you around. Um, and then the little boy came and he just kind of stared. What else? And then later on, when they're like sleeping or they're laying down, she's like, you can have some of my ribbons. Like she's trying to mend the fence that she didn't even break. True sister, true younger sister representation. And she's like, you don't care that we left home because you had no friends. Like, even if you're right, what do you gain from saying it? I was like, uncalled for. But I also know that's just how sisters fight. I have an older sister, so that's the only reason I can be like, yeah, get her, girl. Um, and then and like back to when they're at the general store and they're like, oh, I need to mail this out. And Victoria's character, the Henderson lady, was like, oh, we don't have a church or a school, um, or a post office. And they were like, oh my God, no school. But then she was like, we do have the handsome doctor. And I'm like, if you're talking about Dr. Tan, yes, you do. Yes, you do have a very handsome doctor. He also looked familiar, but I don't think I've seen him anywhere. Um, okay, wait. Is he in that show about the flowers? I don't know. Now I'm using the Makeup by Mario medium dark contour stick. I'm just puffing it in. I got this taffy from Marshall's. It's so good. They have so many flavors, 12 specifically. My favorite are the watermelon, cinnamon swirl, and the caramel apple. They didn't have every flavor. Like I had like 5, 6 of the banana. I'm like, I don't want banana in my candy. And they also have grape. I'm like, why are y'all trying to make grape a thing? Like after the medical industry took grape as a flavor, like why? Why do we need it? They can have it. We don't need it. And then there was chocolate, which just tasted like Tootsie Rolls, so I did not like that. Okay, yes, back to the show. And then um the actress who plays Patience in Ghost showed up, and she's like, you have to keep your kids close, which makes sense because those men that were in the barn were given a little sleazy. Maybe not though. Like a couple of them were nice and a couple of them were mean. So um where was I going with this? And then yeah, it was Patience. And so I saw her. I'm like, oh my God, she looks so familiar. And it took me a second to place it. And then I was like, oh my God, Patience, Patience, Patience. Loved her character in Ghosts. So I hope she does come back. But yeah, I was telling you guys about the taffy. It's really good. 10 out of 10 recommend. I also like love saltwater taffy. So if you aren't Marshalls or TJ Maxx and you can get it, I do recommend getting it. All right, now we are going to go in with the blush She Left Me on Red, Patrick Ta. This is my first time using this because we're having a little red moment. So I'm like really excited. All right, I'm going in with the BK Beauty 107 brush. I'm kind of in a rush, so I don't know if this is the right brush to be used, but we're going with it. Just want to add a little bit. Guys, what do you know? I'm running behind, so I just have to quickly finish this makeup routine. I'm going with the Armani concealer. I'm going in with the Morphe M132 concealer. Okay, so my sister is here. So I'm gonna hustle. I don't think I have time for bronzer. And that's totally okay. Because first I was told, we don't know what time we're meeting. And then I got a text at 2:20 that was like, she's almost here. I'm like, guys, like this is not right. Okay. Because I am basically out of time, I'm just gonna do powder because I do want my makeup to stay. So I'm gonna take the Morphe little one and with the Huda Beauty powder. Now I'm just gonna go and with the BK Beauty 104 brush and just brush the powder off. I don't know what shoes I'm gonna wear. Always end up in this freaking predicament, bro. And then I have to go back in with the blush. Just the darker one. Okay. Severe blush blindness. You guys don't understand, I got roasted for this. Okay guys, this is the makeup look. I have some lip gloss to put on, but I think it's just going to be clear because that's all the time we have. And yeah, thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one.